Hello everybody, welcome back to Shiju PVS video. Today I'm going to talk about coronavirus or COVID-19 and the precautions to be taken, especially for those who are about to travel in the different regions around the world.
What is coronavirus and how it is originated? COVID-19 or coronavirus disease discovered in December 2019. It is originated and the main country affected is China, but now it is being spread over to a number of other countries around the world. As of February 27, there have been 82,363 cases of COVID 19 and 2,805 deaths reported. The vast majority of cases and deaths have been occurred in China. What are the symptoms of coronavirus infection? Once a person is infected, the symptoms develop an average of 5 days later. The mild symptoms are fever, cough, sneeze, shortness of breath, and it can lead to serious problems like pneumonia, ARDS, and kidney failure. Who have more chances of coronavirus infection? It is not proven that a particular age group have more chances of coronavirus infection. However, young children, older adults and those who have weak immune system have more chances of infection. What are the precautions to be taken? The first recommendation is to avoid travel to disease outbreak areas. Generally, stay away from crowded places and stay at least 6 feet or 2 meters away from anyone with symptoms. Careful hand washing is key and it should be done with soap or alcohol based sanitize and scrubbing. Wash your hand very frequently with soap and water and scrub for at least 20 seconds. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. This is the area known as T-zone is a common entry point for viruses into the body. Drink enough water very frequently so that no sore throat occurs. Wearing surgical mask is also recommended for better safety. Make sure you do not touch the exterior of the mask. And avoid animal and visiting animal markets. How coronavirus spread from one person to another? Usually the virus spread when people cough or sneeze and tiny droplets containing the virus are released. These droplets can land on another person's mouth, nose or eyes and that allows the virus to enter or spread to a new person. These droplets from affected person can travel only up to a distance of 1 meter. There are other situations such as shake hand with others, travel in public place, operating lift, touching switches and door handles also infect virus if these places already have the viruses. How many days are the incubation period for this virus? The average incubation period is 5 days and the maximum incubation period is 14 days. What is the treatment provided for corona infected person? Unfortunately, there is no vaccine currently available to protect against this COVID-19. However, pharma companies gone through more clinical studies and few are currently in clinical trials. So now only the way is to avoid human to human transmission by isolating people with COVID-19. The primary is providing supportive care which are provide more fluids, oxygen and ventilatory support. How much distance to keep away from an infected person? Generally, the droplets transmit to a maximum distance of 1 meter. Hence, it is safe to stay away from the infected person for minimum of 6 feet or 1 meter distance. Now, in case of people travel via air, land or cruise, also have to take all the same precautions which we point out. But let's go through more facts to be considered while traveling. Those people who plan their travel for the near future would be thinking about Should I cancel my travel? Travelers should take into account the various restrictions by the government and the airlines put in place when planning the trips. Before travel, use this particular link to check the current status of coronavirus infection in your destination. Please refer my video description for this link and other details. Is air cabin environment harmful? The answer is absolutely no. The coronavirus is spread through droplets and the viruses can be on the surfaces as well, but it will be a short period of time. The air inside the cabin is clean and circulated. There is specific system to ventilate the air in the airline's cabin. In cabin, practice proper hand hygiene, either wash hand properly or use alcohol based sanitize. And you should make sure to inform the cabin crew team if you found any of the traveler with possible symptoms of COVID-19 so that the crew can take necessary actions for a safer environment. Is it allowed to carry more than 100 milliliters of sanitizer in flight? No. As of now, no further notification from IATA about carrying more than 100 milliliters of liquid while you are traveling in flight. And this 100 milliliters of sanitizer is enough for a person to use in a single day of travel. How a baby to be protected while traveling. Baby cannot wear a mask or cannot wash hands regularly. So it's the responsibility of the parents to protect the baby by keeping away from the people that may show symptoms and always tries to keep the baby closer to the mother or parents. What would do on a flight having a suspected person with novel coronavirus? The passenger crew knows the rules and procedures and they would ask all the packs to sit 2 rows behind or 2 rows ahead of the suspected traveler. In such case, you would require to furnish your contact details with the authorities so that they would contact you later if the suspect confirmed the coronavirus during the analysis. In such case, you would be considered as the contact case and should be monitored for 14 days. What precautions for the airline staffs, airport staffs, teachers, hospital staffs, and other social worker staffs? A big salute to all these people who are serving different group of people from different geographical areas. The recommendation for them is to apply droplet and contact precautions. That includes wearing personal protective equipment like a clean, dry surgical mask, gloves, long sleeved gowns, and eye protection like goggles or a face shield. Is there any further precaution required in hotel? No. No further precautions required in hotel. It would be same as that we discussed now.
All my viewers, please don't be panic about the current circumstances of this coronavirus infection. But you must take precautionary actions to safeguard you and your loved ones against this coronavirus infection.